Here, ladies and gentlemen, how y'all are back here on this year 2K25, and if we're not on the mic on name, that's because somebody went to bed. Meaning, if I go quiet, that's what happened. Yeah, baby. The like button, so you are.
Yeah, absolutely. Got a spreadsheet before next to start with. At least 3. Yeah, around 40% career overall. And Pete got the job done tonight, as usual. Be careful. These fans boo Santa, and you ain't no Santa.
Good luck out there, MP.
It seems like you really like talking to your opponents during the game. What is it about trash talk that you enjoy so much?
You know, mostly it's just trying to throw people off of their game. You know, NBA players, they're used to trash talk, so it's not going to make them miss easy shots or anything like that. But if you know how to make them a little angry, then, you know, they might shoot a shot that they should have passed. Yeah. It's a small thing, but it's effective for me.
Well, what kind of things do you say to throw your opponent off their game?
You know what, Blair, I'll say anything. I do my research on guys.
Research?
Yeah.
Like what?
Well, I don't want to give away all my secrets, but, you know, I get to know a player real well before I talk. It helps me cut deep. And when you cut deep, you put a guy on tilt.
What's shaking it, Pete?
Pete's about to tear it up.
I like it, I like it, I like it, I like it.
Game time, bring the pain time.
Fans live for games like this one.
Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
Performing our national anthem, that was Skylar Cole. And now we'll be back in just a moment. Greetings and thanks for ending your Monday on 2K Sports with some NBA hoops. I'm Brian Anderson. With me tonight, Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson, with Allie LaForce joining us courtside. And a look at the stats for him.
And currently, he's in the zone. A tremendous feel for the game. His assist numbers these past 5 games look a lot different from the rest of the season. And by different, I mean better.
And a look at the starters for the Bulls. Gideon White pair to make the backcourt. Buzelis out there with Ayo Dosunmu. And it's Tiny in at the 5 down low. And for the 76ers, they've got Tyrese Maxey, Lauri Markkanen out there with Andre Drummond. And it's Yabusele in at the 4. If you like slow-paced basketball, you've come to the wrong place. These teams love to run.
Oh, they love to run. I mean, these teams score a great deal of transition baskets. They want to use their speed, their quickness, and attack the defense before it gets set. Here we go.
So Philadelphia will get the first possession. Markkanen outside. To the middle. Here's Drummond. And Drummond with the jam.
Yeah, moving the ball with a purpose. Lauri Markkanen. Nice pass.
Here's Tiny. And stolen by Markkanen. Giddey against Maxey. Here's Drummond. And Drummond with the jam.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
Here's Tiny. Playing Phoenix, he was nearly unstoppable. Oh, and he brings it down with a two-handed jam.
And the defense has to offer more resistance. Can't let guys like Buzelis get this close to the rim.
Pass to Grimes. Here's the 3. Buzelis grabs the board.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Inside, here's Tiny. This shot's good on the assist by Giddey.
Love to see him inside passing like this, as well as guys being on the same page.
The 76ers have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Back to Maxey. First quarter, just over a minute and a half in. That shot off the mark.
That's just a bucket like you expect him to make. It's tough when you miss those.
Here's Tiny. Pass to Dosunmu. Drummond grabs the miss. And so it's Maxey with it. He brings it up for Philadelphia. Victory eluded them last time in Chicago when they faced the Bulls.
It was poor efficiency scoring the ball. They needed too many attempts to get their points.
Yeah, it looked like they were settling out there, not moving the ball enough to generate the type of shots that they want.
Richard, when it comes to the Bulls, they have one of the most committed fan bases in the league.
Yeah, the Chicago fans are for real. The Bulls are routinely at the top of the list for total attendance. Even on the road, there are usually Bulls fans sprinkled in every crowd.
Outside Giddey. Dosunmu outside. That shot, no good. Some solid defense from Markkanen. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Here's Yabusele. And Joel Embiid with a number of different co-stars in his time in Philly, Richard.
Yes, Ben Simmons in his prime, Jimmy Butler, James Harden, they've all come and gone. But in Tyrese Maxey, Embiid might have found the tag team partner for the long haul.
He's perfect from the line this time. And Giddey has got the ball here for the Bulls. Trailing by 4. Their last game, a win against the Suns. Looking to carry it into this one.
It was a lockdown effort defensively, contesting shots and really protecting the painted area.
They were very disciplined on that end of the floor, staying attached to shooters and disrupting plays with their active hands. There wasn't a lot of resistance there at the rim. He just tricked off a little bunny.
Here's Yabusele. They get it back. Drummond. And Drummond with the jam.
And I just love how he's making the effort plays that everyone around him appreciates.
It is certainly making an impact tonight.
Offensive rebounding is about hustle and determination. Huge putback, making a statement there.
B.A., when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice. Just under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the first quarter. Here's Drummond. Soft touch off the glass. Drummond's got 8 points.
Such great feel for the game and where his teammates are. Maxey letting his basketball IQ take over.
Outside White. Here's Tiny. Pass to Giddey. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Tiny. Drummond defending. It's stolen by Drummond. Maxey surveys. Got a hand on it. Here's Buzelis. 13 points in the win against Phoenix.
He's more than chipped in on the glass as well. Just a tremendous effort last time out.
The Sixers lead by 4. To the left wing. Here's Grimes. 20 points for him last game against Brooklyn. Markkanen for 3. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
Shots like this help Markkanen get in rhythm. The D must be aware of his ability to catch and fire.
Trying to get another
Here's
win.
Giddey. And he gets the friendly roll as that one goes.
The defense kind of opened up for him, and he took full advantage.
For Philadelphia, they've gone 5 of 9 from the floor. Markkanen outside. Here's Yabusele. Pass to Grimes. Tries again. And Drummond with the lay-in. 10 points for him.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They should continue to ride the hot hand.
Giddey against Maxey. Here's Tiny. The shot's good on the assist by Giddey. Giddey's got 3 assists in the game.
Yeah, something Giddey has always done well is share the ball. Tough to miss that wide open man.
Here's Yabusele. And right now, he's currently putting up 6.5 points per game.
It's so sick, the vertical ability.
That was flat out awesome. He has that effortless knack for getting to the hoop. Here's Tiny. Can't hit that one. Good work defensively by Drummond. The Sixers lead by 7. Here's Yabusele. Here's Maxey. He drains out one after 2 misses. Now 1 for 3.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
Nice shot by Tiny. Tiny's got 10. And Grant, just the other day, MP recorded the first triple-double of his career.
Yeah, he put on quite the display, B.A., doing everything he could for his team. MP is extremely talented. I'll go out on a limb and say that won't be the last triple-double of his career.
Here's Maxey. The Bulls making their last shot. And there's Drummond. That one's good. On the assist by Maxey.
I literally
Maxey's
got to
his
get
4th
better at
assist in this
knowing
one.
when they're going to go out for the walk.
Down low. Fades back.
Oh, shit.
Tiny,
That
no
was
good.
trash.
Philadelphia has gone 1 of 4 from deep. And for a scorer as prolific as Markkanen, he doesn't need the ball in his hands too often.
So many of his scores come off assists.
Nah,
just
dude.
a great sense of when to get into space and become available.
Here's Yabusele. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Late clock. The Sixers need to put one up here. Markkanen for 3. Gets the 3 to fall.
Come off it.
Markkanen's got his 2nd basket of the night.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution.
Dude, I didn't fucking do that.
Much better start than this. They just have to keep it going.
Wow.
Here's Yabusele.
Went to go freaking throw it down, and it passes it.
Taking a look at
To
his
the
numbers,
wrong team
averaging about
member.
11 a game. 2nd shot opportunity.
Go away.
And he gets it back.
Go away.
Everyone in the
Yeah, I'm
building
going to
saw
punch
the
you in the
obvious
face next time.
And guys,
You want
let's get your
contact.
take
I
on
never
the
even
scoring
touched him. I'll
breakdown
jack
for the
him right in the
76ers.
jaw.
So far, they haven't had to force anything. They're swinging the ball around and turning good passing into points.
The more and more
Man,
we
they're
try to
just
win
having
games
their
on
way,
here, the more and
bullying
more it
the
tries
other
to
team in
screw us
the painted
over.
area, imposing their will down there whenever they want.
He's off on the first. The second half of the season is heating up, Richard. Starts to feel like a foot race to the finish right now.
BA, it's a sprint, but it's also a marathon. Each game is a battle for positioning. If you want to make a real run, you can never stop running.
And the 76ers making a change here. Oubre's checked in. Pass to Drummond. The kick out to Maxey. The 3 is up. And it's cleared by Vucevic.
No question who's in control of the board so far.
To the paint. Stolen by Drummond.
Appreciate yourself, eh?
Oubre against Williams. To the inside.
Oh,
Good setup.
come on, man.
Found the
I
rim
had that
perfectly for the
blocked.
layup. Drummond's got 16 points. The Bulls trail by 12. Outside Herter. Pass to Tiny. Down low. Here's Vucevic. Got it.
Not stopping Vucevic that time, powering through the defenders.
And so it's Maxey who brings up the ball for the Philadelphia 76ers. They come into this one following a loss to Brooklyn.
They just weren't careful with the rock. The passing was loose. The ball handling was lackluster. That's not how you win in this league.
Hopefully this is a reality check for them. Teams in this league are just too good. You will be punished for your mistakes.
Oubre. Here's Drummond. And Drummond with the jam.
Oh, nothing soft about that.
Was not going to be denied. Just took the dunk that was right in front of him.
And that's his MO. Be physical, get in position for the putback, and throw it down. The defense got to know that's what he's looking to do. He's doing everything he can. If they want to win, others have to step up and provide some scoring.
Grimes, the pass to Oubre. Jacks up a 3. Chicago with a rebound. Here's Tiny. 12 points for him. To the paint. Here's Herder. And the deficit down inside single digits.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense.
Ooh, poked away. Vucevic with it. Guarded now by Maxey. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
He's getting his first free throw attempts of the night now.
At the line for 2.
First free throw is good. The Bulls making a switch here. Collins checked in. And Williams drops them both. A minute 53 left in the opening quarter. We know how great Joel Embiid is, but he simply hasn't been as effective in the postseason.
Part of that is because of all the defensive attention he gets. We know things tighten up in the postseason and things become much more challenging. That's why he needs a better supporting cast.
Already +5 in terms of rebound margin.
Back to Jones. Pass to Williams. Clock at 4. From deep three-point land. And McCain pulls it down.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
The last few games that I played, it's like my guy is just, I couldn't do anything.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, PA.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. Now here's Vucevic. Checking his stats, he's scoring around 9.5 points per game. Such a wide-open look. Herder's got 5 points.
Oh, there is no doubt when Herder pulls up from beyond the arc. 0.
There's 37 seconds left in the first.
For a very long time on an injury.
High arcing shot. A nice shot by McCain. And the 76ers lead by 7.
I don't understand how they lead at all. They play like trash. And I don't understand how that one guy that I was covering, Duran, I think it was, I don't understand how he's so good this time around when the last time he couldn't even keep up with
He's
me.
averaging more than 12 a game. A consistent threat
It's
on
like,
offense.
he didn't get that much better than me. Trust me, I should know.
From the arc.
Goodness.
Pure from three-point range. And it's a 10-point 76ers lead.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
And
It's
so
almost like half of these guys are like, oh yeah, no, I've got my
And
paycheck.
it's all due to their ability to own
You know what
the
I mean?
paint. They've been dominant down low.
I feel like
Time
a lot
for
of
quick
professional
break,
players are
then
like
back to
that
the action.
nowadays. Oh, I got my paycheck. Why do I need to do anything on the actual court? Because you got your paycheck? Because there's a bunch of people that come out to watch you? I don't know, because there's probably a little boy or a little girl in the stands that are sitting there and they're like, it's their first basketball game ever, and they get to see it with their family, and maybe they want to see their team try to actually win.
What do you guys think?
I don't know. If I was a professional athlete, I would put I'd put 150,000% of me into what I was doing every single night I was doing, because I know how much that hard-earned money that's spent to see what I'm doing.
And it's ball
You know
into the
what
point.
I mean? I think you guys get what I'm saying.
Here's Giddy. And the layup falls. Giddy's got his second basket
That's
on the
why I
night.
believe
And
professional
sometimes
wrestling and
defenders just
boxing,
forget how tall Giddy is. I
all
mean, the
sports
6'8"
were better
guard is solid finishing inside.
when our parents were growing up and our parents' parents
Pass
were
to
growing
McCain.
up.
Lets it go from deep. And the 76ers another three.
And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got
don't
it all on the offensive end.
Giddy passes to Collins.
I don't know if
Trying
half
to
of
answer
my
back,
thing,
but that three is off the mark.
my
They
chat's
really
cut
have
off
a
because of the
commanding lead,
retard,
not just
so I
in
don't
points,
know.
but in rebounds as well.
Back to Oubre. Rebound by the Bulls. Outside Herder. Pass to Giddy. The shot won't fall. Oh, good D by Edwards.
I do wonder, though, sometimes how a guy that plays with a ball can get millions of dollars for doing so, but the guy that cuts your steak only gets a couple bucks an hour.
Collins outside.
I don't know. I'd rather pay the guy that's dealing with my food millions of dollars to make sure my food ain't freaking crap.
He might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from three.
But there ain't millions of dollars in watching the meat cut a slice of steak.
Here's McCain. Give him 8.
Destruction.
He takes it in. Good efficiency. He's drained 4 out of 5.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
For Chicago, they've got nothing to go out of 5 attempts so far this quarter.
Dude, it's just crap this year. I thought I was really going to be able to bring us to the championships, get a playoff game.
And there's Herder. That's good.
I mean, I did it on 2K23 the first
his third
time.
basket of the night. You know, from the 2020 bubble to late 2021, Zach Collins didn't play a single game. He missed over a year, Richard.
Yeah, underwent ankle surgery, missing a ton of games. Despite that, Zach's come back stronger, really improving all aspects of his game.
Here's Buzelis. Looking at his stats, he's putting up about 7.5 per game. Outside Butler. Pass to McCain.
Old John.
4-3.
Yeah, we smoked them the last time, I
Chicago with the
remember.
rebound.
Just enough of a shot contest
We
to
were
bother
puffing
him.
on them. Hitting on
Here's
everything.
ball. Some
Hitting
solid
on everything
defense
but
from
your
Edwards.
mother.
And you have to think that they're leading this
Yeah.
game because of how they've controlled the boards
It's a joke,
tonight.
guys.
Here's McCain.
Calm down. It's just a drive.
Buzelis. And another miss by Philadelphia.
His consistency just hasn't been
Well, if we
there
can
this
get them to
quarter
miss
in
like
terms
that
of
every
his
single
shooting.
freaking time, we'll be doing good.
Up top ball. Pass to Buzelis. Outside Herder. The deep three. From beyond the arc and then some.
3 points.
Herder's got 5 points in the quarter.
It's just one of those nights where he's been very good, but his team is losing, and that's just an odd feeling.
And there's a pick. Here's McCain. Herder defending. Out to Oubre. Takes a 3. And another miss by Philadelphia. And Giddy has got the ball here for Chicago. It's a 10-point game. Collins had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. For Philadelphia, they've gotten only 3 of 9 attempts to fall in the second. Pass to McCain. Outside Oubre. Now Butler. To get back on track. It's hauled in by Herder. Bulls trail by 10. Outside Giddy. To the middle. Here's Ball. No good with a layup.
Oh, no worries, no worries. I just
Philadelphia's
read
gone
that.
1 of
So
4
no
from
worries.
three-point land here in the second.
Yeah,
Here's Butler. Ooh, he took a hard foul on the
no,
shot.
it wasn't because
So
of
he'll head
that.
to the line to shoot a pair. It's
I
going to be
was,
on Lonzo Ball. Well, Greg,
it's
you played
because
on
of
some very tight-knit teams. Talk to us about
I was
chemistry.
going over
Well,
things
you know, in some
that I've gone
sports,
over
chemistry
already.
is
Like,
not a big issue.
I don't
But in
mind if people
basketball,
come
it
in
is huge.
and hang out
You
and
have
then
to trust and
they
believe
want
in your teammates.
to tell
and
us
it has
all
to
what
be a
they're
unit,
doing on their
not
live
five separate
streams and
individuals.
everything like that. I don't mind that. But there's a certain individual that goes
That's
around
good from Butler.
to
Andre Drummond
people's
is
live
checked in for
streams,
Philadelphia.
and he just
Maxey
tells
comes in for
everybody
Edwards.
what he's doing. He'll jump in and go, oh, I'm live streaming this, that, and the other thing, this, that, and the other thing. Well, Smash had been in there, and he had seen part of what I was saying, and then I alliterated, and I told him what I had just said. And he says, oh, I think I know who you're talking about. Because
Bulls trail by
apparently
12.
a few of us have
Let's check in with our reporter,
had
Allie
our
LaForce.
own little
Thanks. Well,
time
Tiny
with
in
this
their last game
individual,
against the Suns played
and
some
this
superb
individual has a good
basketball.
channel.
He had 39 points,
And I'm not
that's
trying to
to
call
mention the
anybody
fact that
out,
by the end of the night,
but
he had a triple-double.
if you just walk
Putting in a
up into
performance
somebody
like that one really
and go,
builds
oh,
momentum
I'm
in
live
your
streaming,
direction.
yada, yada,
We'll see how
yada,
far he
and then
rides
go
that wave
away,
tonight, guys.
dude, that's
Thanks,
fake
Allie.
it.
Absolutely.
Just like
He was a
Smash says,
one-man
agree with
show
him.
in that one, Greg.
It's fake
Yeah, he was not going to let
AF
them lose that game.
crap.
We'll see if he comes in with
And
that
if you're
same
trying to
mentality
ride
tonight.
coattails, brother,
I'll be
that's
interested to
fine.
see if the opposition
That's fine,
looks to
but be
double him,
honest with
because this
yourself
should
and
open up
everybody else.
opportunities for his
You know,
teammates to get
because
going.
you're going to come
And we
into
have
a
seen
channel.
Ball add
Somebody's
some
going to
muscle
come into
over
a
the years
channel.
so that he can
This
power through
individual
that
or whoever
contact.
else is doing that, anybody that does that, they're going to go into a channel and they're going to find that
Just terrible
somebody
defense. I don't
along
know
the
how he
way
missed that shot.
is not going to put up with that.
Here's Tiny.
Like, I'd be worried
He's got
about Mike
12
getting shot
inside.
down, dude.
And he cannons
Boom,
it home
baby.
with authority.
And one move ahead
But that's
of the
kind of what I
defense.
was
A
to alliterate
solid
on what
And then the
I was
monster
ranting
dunk to
about.
complete the
Sorry,
play.
that's
Well
what
done.
I was just talking
Great
about how
chemistry
I
on display. He
support
understood where to put the screen in
people
order to free
coming
up his
in
teammate.
and promoting their channels and everything like that. But if you're only solely going to join up to my channel to just support yourself and not hang out, not say hi, not be a part, like that's like my neighbor coming over and just walking inside my house and grabbing groceries and not even talking to me.
Here's Tiny.
Like, who
And
does
there's a
that?
whistle. He'll head to the line.
Yeah. But yeah, I'll just come grab your milk that you just went shopping for and everything like that. I ain't even gonna ask.
Number 91. 2 shots.
But yeah, that's the kind of stuff that, and I understand that early on in my YouTube career, I used to go into big channels that had multiple live streams going and just being like, hey, you know, we got yada yada
And he
yada,
knocks
which
down the first
I
one.
know
Some
it is
changes
wrong.
for
and I
Philadelphia.
shouldn't have done
Lowry
it,
Marketing
and
comes in
you
for
know, I
Oubre,
stopped doing
and
it
it's
'cause I think
Grimes
some
in
felt
for
like a
Butler.
cheese bag
Jones, he's checked in
doing
for
it.
Chicago.
But it's demoralizing to yourself, and it's demoralizing to your channel and to the people that are already fans of yours.
So after making
What in the
first, he
heck
goes
was that
1 for
pile
2.
of cheese
The
that I
Sixers
just
lead
put
by
up
10.
there? Another thing I'll also rant on
Here's
about
McCain.
is the people that sit
13
there and
points
put
in
up
the game.
new secrets, new secrets, new secrets, new secrets, new secrets on a 10-year-old
And the
game.
officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good,
And
he'll
it's
go to
every
the
single
line.
time they go streaming. Now listen, this is a whole different subject. If you guys want to do that and pull people in, that's fine, but you best got to have some new secrets. Listen, I'm talking, I don't do clickbait. And well, you got videos up there of real wrestlers, but it's a video game. Well, if you want to call that clickbait, call that what you will. You guys know this is a gaming channel. But you're never going to see a video of me saying all new undiscovered secret every single time I go live. And I'm not bagging on people. I'm just saying let's be honest with ourselves and with our viewers.
Pass to Tiny.
Why would you do that?
Yep, that one's good.
I don't know.
Tiny's got 15.
We've seen that more than once today.
I don't like
An
it because I know
effortless
people that
basket
do it,
inside.
and they're great YouTubers. They are great people.
Here's
They're good people that know how to get good content out, and they're just
And
being
here's
lazy.
Markkanen. Shot clock at 6. Here's Grimes.
You know how I know that? I get
Off target
lazy
with the
too.
three.
That's why you see sometimes you'll see shorts go up and you're like, why did he put this short up? It doesn't make any sense.
It looks like it's time to change up the plan, guys.
Here's Tiny. He's got 15. Back to Smith. Throws it
Bam.
down, and the official calls a foul. It may be a three-point play. It's on Lauri Markkanen, and he's got his first opportunity at the line here.
I digress. I'm not trying to make this stream negative and banging on anybody else's. You know, I don't want nobody to go report me. Oh, he's talking trash about everyone. No. I'm saying let's be true to ourselves and true to the people that come and hang out with us. It's nonsensical to sit there and go, if I was a grocery store, it'd be like all new DVDs, all new DVDs, and it's the same crap you're selling for the last 25 years, you know?
To the middle. Drummond inside. And that one falls.
Just kept jumping.
Now 10 for 12 with that make.
And once
you know,
more
you
this
can't
half,
sell
they find a
freaking
way
short
to get
circuit
great
1 and
position
2
inside.
Outside White.
to everybody for 25 years.
Maxey gets the whistle that time.
Somebody's going to want to watch a new movie.
Grant, some rookies come into the league with a ton of hype. You've lived through that. How does it affect a young player?
Well,
somebody
it can be overwhelming, and certainly it's a lot to endure. You're the focus of
Did
so
I ever
much
say it was
attention,
new
and there are so many
freaking
expectations.
secrets?
And with all the media these days,
Oh,
it's
wow.
even
What a
more
bunch of
magnified
hosh.
and
I
intense.
can't even put up fucking anything. Brick wall, my. I'll show you a brick wall,
The
but
Sixers lead by 10. Shot from 12.
Goodbye.
And rejected. Here's Yabusele. Takes the three. Rebounded by Tiny.
Nope.
Tiny's got his fourth rebound in this one.
Get off of me.
Rebound
Wow,
by the
what a
76ers.
shite.
Drummond's got rebound number 13 for him here tonight. Here's Grimes. And a miss there on the triple.
Even with a big goose egg by his name on the shot chart, the team is somehow
Beautiful.
managing just fine without him.
Good decision making. Scopes the situation, puts the pass right on the mark.
And Philadelphia has possession. The Bulls making their last shot. Here's Drummond. Back to Maxey. Pass to Grimes. And
Yep,
it's gonna be a
violation.
3-second call. And this is a player
It was
who's
like
been
a
giving
6-second
his all.
call, but
Our
let's
Eastern
get real.
Conference Player of the Week.
He's a great example of what a modern big looks like. He's so much more than just a big in the paint, and that versatility is a big part of what makes him such an outstanding player.
Vucevic, he's checked in for Chicago. Here's Tiny. He's got 15.
Dude, why are we
He's lost his
shooting
rhythm completely this quarter.
like shit?
He's determined to stay
Completely
active.
this quarter.
Maxey
I've lost
finds
my rhythm last games. Ever since I started throwing up assists.
And it's out of bounds. The Sixers
I haven't been
retain
able to
possession
shoot.
here. It's time
I
to
help
take a
other people
glance
get
again at
baskets,
that
I can't even get my
superb
own.
block.
You know, you can't ask for any better defense than that. He responded so fast to the shooter, and it stifled him.
Drummond, that's who it is.
Here's Grimes. Fires in the triple. Grimes has got 5 now.
Proving once again, he is one of the best shooters in the league.
Nah.
Here's Tiny. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
No debate there. He got hammered.
Chicago shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight.
Number 91, taking 2 shots.
Excuse me.
And he makes a first.
And they seem to have taken a more heads-on approach this quarter, and it's getting them to the free throw line.
Good on both.
And here in the second quarter, he's starting to work himself to the free throw line. That's a good move.
1:52 left.
They
in the
want to
second
act like
quarter.
this guy is better than LeBron James for some
Marketing with a
reason
screen on
off
Jones.
ball, which he ain't. Excuse me.
Over to the wing. 5 on the clock. Here's Drummond. Basket counts. Drummond's got 4 points in the quarter.
There's absolutely no way that I didn't hit
Seems
that.
like he can't miss.
Talking about Tyrese Maxey, Grant, here's a guy who's improved every year.
Yeah,
I'm
BA. I
fucking
mean, from
done.
averaging
I am
8 as
done
a rookie to 26
trying
points
to
during
shoot
his
this
breakout
ball.
fourth year, Maxey has added to his game every offseason and turned himself into an elite scorer.
He drops it from range. Maxey's got his second bucket on the night.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
1:02 left in the first half. Left side Jones.
What the fuck is that?
And the layup is good off the glass. Jones has got
Yep,
his
I
first
see what
points of
it's
the night.
doing.
Used the pick to perfection and got all the way to the rim.
I see what
Pass
it's
to
doing.
Grimes.
Pardon my language.
Back to
Drop the
Maxey.
mic was off. I see what he's doing now. Anything to make me so I don't get the game is
Drummond
doing
with screen on
this.
Jones. Maxey, that's good.
The pure shooting stroke.
Nobody
Maxey
defends
easily
nobody.
draining it from outside the arc.
Here's Tiny. He's got 17. We've got 22 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Here's Dosunmu. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup. Dosunmu's got his first bucket in this one.
He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can thread him with the lead pass. Well done.
Here's Maxey. And he lays it up and in. And the
Why is our
76ers
team?
lead by 15.
We gotta practice. It's
Just
not,
what they wanted from that possession. A quality look in tight.
Nice ball movement there. Delivered the pass right on time.
halftime, guys.
So we conclude the first half. The Sixers on top. They lead by 13. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out there for the start of the third quarter, right after the break.
We appreciate you joining us at halftime. Tonight we tip off with a check on the injury situation.
Something Embiid's had to battle even before he reached the NBA, managing injuries. But when he's available, when he's in the flow, he reminds me of myself, pretty unstoppable.
Let me see. Well, anyway, his absence leaves a big hole in the middle, like a donut. That reminds me of you.
Hey, don't say donut around check unless you got one.
Is that one over there in that box?
Switching back to that first half of action, everything's been working for the 76ers.
They've been great on the boards. Once these guys establish the position, it's hard to root them out, yeah, Shaq.
Tough physical approach. We'll see if adjustments are made on the other side to try and counter that. That's what you were going to say, wasn't it, Shaq?
Yeah, I was asleep. I'm sorry, Ernie.
Glad you could join us. Ryan Anderson and crew are ready to take it away for the start of the third quarter.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. What a game we're seeing here from Andre Drummond.
And given that he's just delivered a double-double through 2 quarters, I'm excited to see his stats at the end of the night.
But I don't think that that's the most important thing to him. Sure, putting up big numbers doesn't hurt, but he's all about getting the win over everything else.
The Bulls trail by 13. They've got Andre Drummond, Lauri Markkanen out there with Maxey. And it's Grimes in at the 2. That's the group in the game for the 76ers. And out of bounds, it'll be Chicago ball.
Yeah, that's
and
what
you
you
have
get.
The best teams when it comes
Out
to
of bounds,
three-point shooting this
buddy.
season. Second, Chicago.
Instead of just bombing away, they work hard to create good looks from beyond the arc.
You're going to run that ball all the way back to Mexico? Let's go.
And Giddey has got the ball here for the Bulls.
Giddy, let's set him up with some trees, huh?
Pass to Tiny.
Come on. Is anybody doing anything on the floor?
Here's White, and he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
And one move ahead of the defense, a solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Well, great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
Here's Yabusele. Chicago making their last shot. Here's Grimes. Offensive rebound.
No.
Outside Maxey.
See, I know that I'm better than him. I'm betting him on a jump. I'm betting him on a reflex.
And a fast break now for the Bulls. Dosunmu for 3.
Dose
He
and a
buries
tree.
it from 3. Dosunmu's got 5 points.
We talk about the importance of shooting while in rhythm. He feels confident doing this from downtown on the break.
Outside Maxey. Drummond to screen on Giddey. For 3, Maxey. The Sixers again can't hit.
He hasn't helped the cause with his shooting, but his teammates have had his back.
Tiny passes to Dosunmu. Giddey against Maxey. White on the wing. Pass to Buzelis. Here's Tiny. It's guarded by Markkanen. The Bulls need to get off a shot. Whoop, there's the shot clock violation. So they'll turn it over.
This is harsh.
The Sixers lead by 8. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Brian, the Sixers' 2 stars make a great
Dude.
Maxey said of Embiid, since I was a rookie, he's had the ultimate faith and believed in me. And Embiid said of Maxey, he's something else. Always smiling with the same energy. Good games, bad games, always the same. People like that set the tone for everybody else. Brian?
That's a good call, Allie. Thank you.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
To the inside.
No, it's I'm all over this guy, and they're like, nope, no. But he gets near me, and I can't do anything. That's the crap that I don't like.
He's got 6.
That's that shit that I don't like.
Here's Tiny. Some solid defense from Drummond.
See what I'm saying? He never touched me, and I didn't get that. But yeah.
And Drummond with the jam.
Heads up on the money pass by Maxey. Great vision.
Dude is not betting me. His overall is 76. It's like, dude, I just looked at it when he paired me on him. I'm like, what?
Inside. Here's White. And he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of
Absolutely,
finish.
John. Just talking to my wife during halftime about how, like, when the game realizes that you know what it's doing, it'll try to screw you and act like, no, I don't do that. No, it's programmed. You're programmed to be a dink.
In the third quarter, with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
And finding his teammate in stride, he led his guy perfectly.
And here is Maxey. He's got 10 to the paint. Here's Drummond.
No. I had my hand all over him, dude. Okay, the next time I go, watch this, guys. I will go for a freaking shot here, and then he'll freaking look at me, and I won't get it.
Herder's checked in for Dosunmu.
That's his second personal foul. First team foul. Bull substitution. Number 13, Kevin Herter.
What is going on?
Pass to White. Here's Tiny. That's tipped. And now the Sixers on the break.
I can't hold on to the ball to save my life.
Marking it outside. To the inside. Drummond. And the jam by Drummond.
See what I'm saying? I'm all over him every single time. But he fights while he's sitting down over there. And I can't get it. Watch, I'll show you.
Now here's Giddey. Right now he's contributing about 15.5 points a game. Nice shot by Tiny.
Coaches
let
love
me
to see
have
ball
one.
movement, especially when it gets you that kind of look.
Philadelphia leading by 10.
Yeah, it's only let us get that close. It won't even let us get
Looking to win
past
this cold
that.
spell. Chicago grabs the miss. Tiny's got 8 rebounds in the game. Here's Buzelis.
Give it here. You don't know what you're doing. Somebody do something.
Here's Tiny. Here's Herder. Philadelphia grabs the miss. Drummond's got his 16th rebound on the night. Here's Grimes. Giddey defends. Pass to Markkanen.
Win a game, lose a game. Win a
Here's
game, lose a
Yabusele.
game. Win a game, lose a game. Win a game, lose a game. Win a game, lose
Just
a
5 on
game.
the clock.
I'm sick of this here
Grimes.
game.
Here's Markkanen. And Markkanen.
Yeah,
with the
4
stop.
people on him, but he gets it.
Inside-outside
But then,
game.
you
Markkanen
know,
is tough to defend in the pick and roll.
I feel like grief right now.
Here's Tiny. Drummond defending.
Dude, this stupid bat doesn't have it.
Here's
Dude.
Tiny. 23 points in the game. To the middle. Here's Buzelis. Ooh, plenty
Yes.
of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2
Foul
free
him
throws
out,
now.
dude.
Yeah, the skill set the rookie Buzelis has is really impressive. A tall, slender forward who is very crafty and versatile to be so young.
Excuse me. This one I just had a full freaking. Oh, I
And he
chucked
drops it
water
first.
like no tomorrow. Dang it. Oh, I thought we were closer than that, but we're not, of course. Down by 11. Yes, let's take out the guy that's giving them all the assists. I'm done, dude. I'm done trying in this game. It's over.
And he makes both free throws.
Some big guys struggle at the line, not him. He's put in the work to defy that assumption.
And timeout is called by Nick Nurse. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Williams is checked in for Chicago. So it's Philadelphia now. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points.
Yeah, which is absolutely harsh
Drummond, screen on
because
Herder. Here's
Drummond
Grimes.
is not better than me.
Connects downtown.
I'm sorry.
Grimes has
He's
got 8.
not.
You give a shooter a face
The
count
last
of that
game,
much time to
last
see
like
that
5 or
play.
6 games we've played against these guys have been faster
Ball
than
passes to
him.
Williams.
Not 5 or 6, I should say 5 or 6 games. It was the last game.
Outside
An
Herder.
exaggeration.
Pass to Smith.
Um,
Back to Herder.
he's alive.
Three-pointer. Drummond grabs
No,
the miss.
the last time we played him, I'm pretty
Drummond's got
sure we
rebound
smoked
number
these guys
17,
by
if you
like
can believe
freaking
that. Oubre on the
You know,
wing.
maybe we didn't. Maybe we only won with a couple of baskets, but still.
And here's Drummond. Collins defending. Fades and shoots. And that one hits the back iron. Bulls trail by 13. Now here's Herter. Pass to Ball. The three. Drummond grabs the miss. Philadelphia's gone 1 of 4 here in the third from range. Here's Grimes. Rebound by the Bulls.
And they're winning, but it hasn't been because of him. He can't throw it in the ocean so far.
Williams into the lane. And that one drops for him. He has 6.
On offense, Ball is a catalyst. He knows how to move things around and get people quality shots.
Here's McCain, pounded by Ball. Clock at 6. Drummond to screen on Ball. Here's McCain. Collins with the rebound. Collins has got 6 rebounds now in the game. For 3, Smith gets the 3 ball to go. Smith's got his second bucket of the night.
Their three-point shooting has been on point here in the second half.
Here's McCain. He's got 16. Pass to Grimes. Drummond to screen on Herter. Grimes, the pass to Oubre. Philadelphia with another miss.
Credit to him for trying
Good.
to put that 3
Keep
right
letting them
back.
miss.
Missed the shot.
74 to 82, my shoe.
And Collins with the slam.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
Pass to Grimes. Drummond to screen on Herter. 3-pointer. Oh, nice shot by Grimes. Grimes has got 11 points.
He's grimy. That Grimes.
But you start to get the feeling he's finding his rhythm out there now.
Ball passes to Collins.
The triple dubs.
Ball taking his time here. Fires for 3. The shot misses.
They're doing strong work on the glass. A +5 advantage for them.
Grimes, the pass
Come
to
on,
Drummond.
guys. Come on. Defense,
McCain
defense,
from deep.
defense, defense, defense.
Out to
Defense.
Oubre. Fires
Like,
from deep.
hello.
That one's in there.
Does
Drummond
we
with
know
the
what it
assist.
means?
He's got 5.
This is why you always have to chase guys off the arc because everyone has a 3-point shot now.
And I'm not talking about that painted thing that's made of wood that's outside your house next to your neighbors that separates the land. That's not the defense I'm talking about. I'm not talking about defense. We're talking about defense.
Edwards, he's checked in for the Sixers. Vucevic, he's checked in for Chicago.
Vinny
Jones
Vinny
comes in
Vuce.
for Williams.
It'd be good, though, if Vooch would actually, play the game, too. Hey, listen, I'm not trying to knock on him, but that guy was playing like a freaking beast when he was trying to make sure that I didn't take his position from him. And now he's getting 9 points a game. 9 points a game. Can we get
Outside
19
Jones.
at least a game, please? If every one of our guys could get 19 plus a game, we'd probably be winning games,
Not afraid to get
I got
in the
60
paint and get
freaking
wet.
points twice, or 2 or 3 times, and we lost. If I could put up a 50 to 60 point game and we lose the game, there's an issue here. You know what that's telling me? Our defense still sucks eggs. 29-28. What does that tell you? And we're in the middle of the season.
On the finger roll.
I mean, how many times do you go back and forth, back and forth, back and
Jones with a
forth,
screen
back
on
and forth?
Oubre.
Win, lose, win, lose, win, lose, win, lose. Beautiful.
Throws it down.
Here we go.
No doubt that ball brings his flight gear to the arena. The man has a little bit of bounce on him.
He brings his Lightyear. Buzz Lightyear to the rescue. Is that what he's trying to say?
Chicago grabs the miss.
Good, good. That's what we need.
Vucevic has got
Every
his
single
fourth rebound in this
transition.
one.
That's what we need.
And it's ball off the drive.
Oh my fuck. All right.
Grimes, the pass to Edwards. 2 points.
I just.
And breaking down some numbers
You could
here.
shoot Drummond with a gun and he'd still be freaking getting the ball in there. Like, you can't defend that guy. Apparently, there's a cheat code for this game
Something else that has stood out to
that
me has been their aggressiveness on
was
the
put in
boards.
before we
They're
started
just
playing, and the
out-hustling
computer's
the opposition on
absolutely
the offensive glass.
freaking
Nothing just seems to
trashing
be
us.
bouncing his way today. Mama said there'd be days like this. They have missed his production.
Oh, I know what production has been. Look at this here.
5 points in the quarter.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
No, it's not.
Jones,
That's not
the pass
what's
to
working.
Vucevic.
What's working here is we're getting worked over because we're on their court.
Here we go.
I can't say
Sixers
nothing
on the
about the
break.
interception,
Grimes.
even though I.
3 second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And it's Chicago with the board. Vucevic has got 5 rebounds tonight. Left side Herter.
Sometimes, guys, this is what I like. I get on this and I plan to stream for freaking hours.
But it is offline.
And then we play a game like this, and then I'm just like,
difficult to overcome.
Why
The
bother?
Sixers on top, leading by 14.
Win a game, and then
All right,
the
we're going to
next
step
time
aside
we
for just a second, but join us right back here for
step
the
on
start
the
of
court,
quarter
we
number 4.
freaking, we
Next.
just, it's like we're a bunch of monkeys flinging our refuse everywhere.
And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Ain't got the
Now,
brains,
I know
God
he's
give a
big man,
hamster.
but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
And for the defense, it's so tough to guard a big man with that kind of court vision and dime dropping ability.
Well,
All
there may
right,
not be a lot
matchup
of drama down the
75.
stretch as we head
He's
to the fourth quarter.
75,
Stranger
this
things have
guy.
happened. On the court
Real,
for
real.
Chicago. Gideon White pair to make the
Oh,
backcourt.
yeah.
Ayo Dosunmu out there with Nikola Vucevic. And it's Tiny in at the center. Bulls trail by 16.
Get off of me, guy. Get off of me.
Here's Tiny. A little mid-range shot is up. And McCain
How
pulls
did
it
I
down.
not get that? I gotta work
And
on the
there's the
freaking
lob.
release.
Great teamwork and great
I really
timing.
gotta work on the
Spectacular
release.
play. The Bulls shooting 56% today.
Pretty shitty, if you ask me.
The ball's not
You
loose.
son of a
Butler with a
bitch.
steal.
Pardon my language,
To the
guys.
paint.
I'm not
Here's
trying
Edwards.
to do that.
And Edwards slams it in.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
And guys, to go on a big run, get some breathing space, it has to be a great play on each end.
Here's Tiny. Here's White. Again gets it to go. He can't miss. 5 for 5.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
Outside Oubre.
Yeah, we have no defense, so it's not hard to break down ours. Just go in there and just be like, hey, can I put this ball in the basket? Why, sure. Would you like a three-point
Edwards.
shot?
6 on the shot
Yes. Would you like a cigar while I
is up.
shat my nappy?
He can't get it to go. The Bulls trail by 18. Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth. Tipped away.
You son of a...
Outside for Butler. Pass to McCain. Down low. Tipped. Here's Tiny. Can't get it to fall.
I'm done. Get up here. Get up here.
Now
Come on.
Butler. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter.
And although he's undersized at his position, his vertical, yeah, that'll clean up a few mistakes.
Here's Tiny. Inside. Here's White. Lays it up and banks it in. White's got 4 points in the quarter.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
You serious right now?
If someone stops him, just let him roll. When guys
How
are
can
moving
I
the ball,
be so
sharing it,
far
it makes
off
the game so much more
on
fun,
all of
both
this
as a
shit?
player and as a fan.
Here's Tiny. And it's
Dude.
Butler with the rebound. Philadelphia leading by 20.
I'm about ready to
Great passes
retire.
to Butler.
Seriously. Go right in and just
Grant, in
retire.
terms of scheduling, you see any way to eliminate back-to-backs?
You know, I'm not a big fan of eliminating back-to-backs, but to answer your question, BA, you have two choices. Either fewer regular season games or extend the season by a few weeks. I don't think either one of those options is in our future.
And so here is Chicago, following the score by Philadelphia. White takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
And one move ahead of the defense, a solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Oh, great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
Here's McCain. Chicago making their last shot. He can't hit that time. Good work defensively by White. Bulls trail by 20.
Jeez.
Here's Tiny. To the inside. And he throws it down with one hand.
Nice
That
again.
is a perfect placement of that dime. Just guided it right to him.
So it's Philadelphia now. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth. Here's McCain.
John boy.
Shot clock at 5. They set a pick. Puts up a 3. And it's cleared by Vucevic.
Vucevic.
Vucevic has got 6 rebounds here tonight.
Registering 3 threes in the first half. He hasn't hit one since.
Down low.
Up there, guy. Up. Oh, you
Dosumu
suck.
pass to White.
Total
Fades away.
dink.
And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. McCain's got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to Butler. No one near him.
I was
Chicago
right
with the
there.
rebound.
Now, I understand that that shot didn't go down, but they will take that look every trip down the floor.
I am freaking
The
done
Sixers
shooting.
lead by 18. Here's McCain. To the middle. Kick
Like
out
that
to
wasn't a
Edwards.
freaking block. There's no way he got that. I hit
Here's
the ball.
McCain.
Yep.
They've got numbers. Giddy's got space. And again, another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He has been one step ahead of the defense all
Let's
game
go.
long. And so it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. He wants
Nick
their game plan
Nurse.
to be
I love that
crystal
name.
clear at this point.
He thinks he'll get him back to health. I like it. Send her. All right, let's go.
And it's a completely new group for the 76ers. And a change for the
74s.
Bulls. Who's Ellis has checked in for Nikola Vucevic.
Why? I mean, not that. I mean, I
Maxi's
love
got the
it,
ball
but
here for the 76ers. 22 was their biggest lead. Pass to Drummond. Here's Grimes. He's guarded by White. Markkanen with a screen on White. And he can't stop the drought. Another miss. The Bulls trail by 16. Here's Tiny.
Oh, we got another triple-double.
Outside Giddy. Here's Tiny. Just 5 to shoot. Back to Dosumu. Oh, and makes
Beautiful.
it with a kiss.
All 5 guys are in sync. Their ball movement is flawless.
Outside Maxey.
The old pad.
Pass to Grimes. Beyond the arc. Chicago grabs the miss.
Oh, man, for whatever reason, he can't get it going from 3, and he's pretty good from there.
Here's Tiny. Drummond grabs the miss.
And if they want to mount a comeback here, they need him to get going. It's just that simple.
Maxey, that's good.
Always quick to strike. Maxey just stops and pops, pulls the trigger.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, B.A.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team. Philadelphia leading by 14. Pass to Drummond. Here's Grimes. Outside Maxey from behind the arc. Chicago with a rebound. Tiny's got the glass covered here tonight. That's 11 boards for him.
And he got a couple to fall from long distance in the first half, but still looking for that number 3.
Now here's Giddey. And the ball out of play. The Sixers will have it.
Sixers ball.
So it's Philadelphia now. They lead by 14. Pass to Grimes. Now Markkanen. Here's Yabusele. Here's Grimes. Can't connect from long distance.
He's trying to force his way into a rhythm, but that's not helping the team.
Here's Tiny. Another possession, another assist.
Another possession, another assist.
Man, is he sharing the ball well, hitting his guys right in their spots. The 76ers have gotten 7 of 16 attempts to drop since the start of the fourth. And out of bounds.
Ha, bounds.
Here's a look at the schedule for Philadelphia. On Wednesday, they'll be matching up against Karl Anthony Towns and the New York Knicks. And then on Saturday, they'll be matching up with Jimmy Butler and the Golden State Warriors.
And that game against the Trailblazers, that's one that could easily go either way. A few mistakes could be the difference. I expect it to be a fun one.
Left side White. Dosunmu outside. Pass to Tiny. 6 to shoot. Here's Buzelis. And there's the slam to finish it off.
Oh, yeah. That'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam. Philadelphia leading by 10. And they immediately answer back with a dunk on the other end.
And despite the height disadvantage, oh my, he just attacks that interior.
Really unfazed. Throw his height right out the window there.
Here's Tiny. Inside. Yet another assist. The chemistry he has with his guys is impressive.
I mean, keeping his head on a swivel, actively seeking out his teammates, incredible.
Here's Grimes. Got a piece of it.
When it comes to contesting shots, Buzelis is showing us that he's got great timing.
Here's Tiny. Pass to Dosunmu. And the dime for him. And that's his 20th assist. Wow.
20 assists.
He's doing a great job at orchestrating the offense.
Let's go.
Maxey with it. Here's Drummond. And a missed layup. Here's Tiny. Left side Giddey. And stolen by Markkanen. They push it up 4 on 3.
Shit.
Here's Grimes. Buzelis grabs the board. Buzelis has got 5 rebounds in the game. Here's Tiny. Pass to Giddey.
Giddey got
another
off.
assist. That's another dime from him.
He's tallying them up fast, B.A.
Used the pick to perfection and got all the way to the rim.
Maxey against Giddey. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. That one on Giddey.
The thing you love about Maxey is that he always has a smile when he's out there. He's enjoying himself, and he embraces the challenge that the game presents.
6 turnovers. That's why we lost this game. When I don't get turnover, when I have my turnovers down like real low, that's when we lose.
Ooh, he doesn't hit the first. That was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line. And that makes it a 7-point lead. And the Bulls shooting 59% in this one. A good average. Pass to Giddey. Shoots over Maxey. 3-pointer. Buzelis. Rebound by Markkanen. Philadelphia leading by 7.
Yeah, they won this
Here's
one.
Grimes. Here's Yabusele. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Maxey. No good there. Giddey with a defensive effort.
Things aren't looking good here. I mean, they need points.
And again, another assist.
22
He's clearing
assists.
the franchise record for most assists in a single game.
This team feeds off his unselfishness and commitment to keeping everyone else
25
involved.
points, 13 rebounds, 25 assists.
Here's Yabusele.
Unfortunately, 6 turnovers.
Grimes, the pass to Markkanen.
But I think we got a few blocks in there too.
Second personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for your Sixers,
Is there such thing as like a quad double?
taking 2 shots.
I mean, if there isn't, I could make it one because you get 18, you get like 10 blocks,
Good on the first. And that increases the
10
lead
blocks,
to 6.
10 points, 10 rebounds, 10 assists. That's all you really need to do to get that.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 7-point game.
Taking full advantage of his opportunities at the line to extend their lead.
27 seconds left in the fourth. Here's White. And he
Boom.
sinks it. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
Oh, wow.
And they go
If
to
we
the
had another
intentional
minute
foul.
left, those assists would have got it.
Third team foul. At the line for your Sixers, Quentin Grimes.
23 assists. 13 rebounds. I'm just trying to say honestly how many assists I can get. Because, I mean, I need to make sure I can get, I want to get a 100-point game too.
He hits the first
in my
one,
career.
and that increases
We
the
got
lead
78
to 6.
points. We put up 78 points in one game. So I know it can be done.
And so
If
he
I can do
drops the ball,
78, I can
and
do
it's a
100.
7-point game. Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. We've got 22 seconds left to play in the fourth. All right, guys, what's your take?
And time's running short. They just couldn't get over that hump.
And I'm sure coach is encouraging them to play to the final whistle. Then they can get out of here.
Pass to Buzelis. Launches it. And Grimes pulls it down. And here is Maxey. So it's Philadelphia picking up the win. I'm sure they would have preferred a blowout victory, but a win's a win.
And so true.
Yeah,
but
they
you have
had,
to credit
you know,
the crowd for giving them
I needed
such
to
a
put
big
up more
boost toward the
points.
end. It really kept
I
this
needed to
team's
put up more
energy high.
points.
And that about wraps it up.
Feed 'em
For Richard
and put up
Jefferson,
more
Grant
points.
Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for being with us. We'll see you next time.
And I need to start saving my VC to put on to other things like Bumblebee.
sometimes the shots just don't fall.
Oh, they fell.
We all have our bad days.
What? Trash talk. Nice. Look at that. Street fishing Rocky is on the cover of God. Maybe this one. I have to buy the first print magazine. Yeah, baby. We own a magazine. I'll say anything. Yeah, that's pretty much me. Yo, I know y'all seen my man Rocky stop snapping out there tonight. Who cares about the L? I do 100% with that triple double. But I'm saying that Rocky isn't a player. And tonight proved my point. The real superstar would have won that game, and he isn't elite. Bro, okay, so, mind you, I didn't get enough. I didn't get, like, my 40 to 50 points that I usually get in a game. Imagine thinking Rocky isn't really big, could do it. This guy's the only guy that's pissy.
Visualize a win tonight. Then go out and take it.
Facing one of the heavyweights tonight.
Yeah, we've been facing heavyweights every single night, man. What are you talking? Who are we facing? I don't know who it is. I don't know about the logo. So I know what the logo I can't.
Because everyone will be getting a Benny the Gold bobblehead. For years, Bulls Pennant Day has been a part of Chicago history. That history continues at our next home game. Add the newest design to your collection. Only available for a single night. Come and get yours. If you're still looking for tickets to any upcoming game, visit the Bulls ticket booth or on the team's website for more availability.
Here we go.
We hope to see you out there at the next home game.
Boom, baby.
Fans, be here for our mascot mania. All fans will receive a poster of Benny the Bull.
Benny. Benny the Bull.
Don't forget to come out for our next promotional day.
Hi, everyone. Time to get into it. NBA action on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan, and by my side, Greg Anthony and Brent Barry. And from the sideline, David Aldridge. Let's take a look at the numbers for Norman Powell.
And he's struggling with his shot these days, and the analytics bear that out. With the true shooting percentage heading down in these past 10 games, but guys, it wouldn't surprise me if that was a trend that he could reverse here tonight.
Here are the 5 for the Clippers. Jones and Zubac make up the 4 and the 5. Harden out there with Bogdanovich, and it's Leonard in at the 3 slot. And for Chicago, the guard set is Giddey and White. Tiny out there with Buzelis. And it's Dosunmu in at the small forward position. And if you claim to be a basketball purist, and Greg, I know you do, one thing you gotta love watching is great ball movement.
Which is something both of these teams take pride in. It's always fun to watch guys be unselfish with the ball and look to make each other better.
So the Clippers win the tip. Harden against Giddey. Outside Leonard, and looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
Beyond the leaning,
okay,
you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Got to hold firm or you're going to get a call.
Here's Giddey. Here's Tiny. Pass to Dosunmu.
Oh, shoot.
In the corner, it's Buzelis. Here's Tiny. Shot clock
Take
at 5.
the pick.
Here's Giddey. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Oh, defense did not see that coming as Giddey goes for
Dime.
the jam.
And so it's Harden bringing it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. Inside, Zubac. Nice move.
Zubac.
And the dunk by Zubac.
He is insane.
He does that so well. At his size, he's always a threat to throw it down.
About a minute played so far here in the first. To the inside. Here's Buzelis. Lays it up off the glass.
And you'd like to see Buzelis use that size inside rather than just settle for the jump shot.
Outside, Jones. Back to Harden. And there it is for him.
Well, Harden just outworking them inside. Could we say he wanted it more?
So first quarter just over a minute and a half in. Pass to Dosunmu.
Get back.
Here's
Back to where
Tiny.
you started
Got
from.
25 points last game. It's stolen by Jones. Zubac's with it. And it's Buzelis picking him up. And then Jones with the jam.
They start that play with aggressive defense, finish with aggressive offense.
Well, a lot of times coaches will tell you that if you play great defense, you're going to get a reward. It was a good possession all the way around.
People like to debate, and Greg, I don't know if this is you, what's better, Kawhi's defense or his offense?
Well, Kevin, I'll say this. Even if he was a subpar defender, his offense alone would have him among the league's top players. But his defense isn't subpar. At its best, it's elite.
The effort level from Zubac is something that the coaching staff and obviously his teammates greatly appreciate. Night in and night out. He's giving you his all.
And the layup's good off the glass.
That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. Pass to Leonard. Leonard draws the double. It's stolen by Buzelis. Here's White. Finish off the break.
Man, right off the bat, super sharp here offensively. 4 of 5 so far.
And it's Harden with the ball for the Clippers. Trailing by 2. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. White covering. Leonard with no one around. Good on the triple.
And early on, they looked great. They made all 4 of their shots to start this game.
And Billy Donovan decides to call timeout. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. The competition stacks up right now. Here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. They tell a great story. You take a look at the Grizzlies. They're gaining on some of the teams above them, trying hard to crack into that top 5.
And you know, right now for the Bulls, they've continued, though, to build momentum, showing a lot more confidence than we saw earlier. And this is the time of year to do it.
Now here's Leonard. After the miss from Tiny, Jones kicks to Bogdanovich. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Zubac, no good.
After nailing the first 4 shots of the game, some relief for the defense. They finally missed one.
Tiny, and there's a nice one-handed slam.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, I got a few minutes with Billy Donovan. Now, he couldn't have been more complimentary about Kawhi Leonard. After some injury issues, he's now back to being the best guy on the floor most of the time. Coach said slowing him down is like trying to hold back an avalanche with a shovel. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Here's Tiny, and it is flushed down with a nice jam.
He just bangs down the one-hander.
2 very easy points right here. Harden the pass to Zubac. Bogdanovich with it. Jones looking for an opening. And Leonard gets it to go on the assist by Jones. Leonard's got 5 points so far.
And Kawhi is certainly one of the strongest players in the league at that position, just doing damage.
Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question. Puts it up from 12. Good work there as it goes. He's got 7.
You don't try to search out the mid-range jumper in the analytic age, but Kawhi Leonard does, and it works.
The 10-footer. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. They put up a nice win against Detroit the last time out.
Yeah, those road games are tricky, but they had a good strategy going in and stuck to what they do best.
Yeah, watching that game quarter to quarter, they sped up, they slowed down, but they executed in every facet.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Well, you can tell they really want to increase this lead. They can't keep letting them take it from them.
Here's Tiny. Driving the lane, and he throws it down hard with one hand. Guys, no one team gaining control early on.
Yeah, and you look at the lead change, it's 6 already.
Harden kicks to Zubac. And it's blocked.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
Well, he's missing, and it's starting to affect a little bit in his body language, and you just don't want to see that.
And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
Jump ball.
Now the Clippers moving it up. Here's Bogdanovich. Oh, that's blocked. And here we go. The Bulls fast break. And Giddey gets it to go. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for Chicago.
I love the defensive concentration so far in this one. They're getting out on shooters and really doing a great job of disrupting the rhythm.
I wonder if pace and playing fast is something that they're being encouraged to do, because right now they feel like the faster team.
And Leonard gets it to go.
I mean, the stroke looks good. He's moving well out there. What a sensational start to this game. Perfect from the field.
And when you talk to people about the Bulls, GA, Michael Jordan's shadow still looms large over this team and organization.
And Kevin, they haven't won a championship before or since he was in Chicago. They've had plenty of good players, Derrick Rose and MVP, Jimmy Butler as well. But the results haven't been there.
Just 2 to shoot. Harden inside the three-point line. Tiny grabs the board.
Oh, can't punish the defense for leaving him open that time. That's a frustrating miss for a really steady jump shot.
Yep, it counts.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
Clippers trail by 3. Harden the pass to Leonard. It's deflected. Pass to Tiny. Scores the bucket. He's 7 for 11 and continues to look good.
Nicely done. They continue to attack inside, and that's 10 points in a row in the paint.
It's Bogdanovich on the wing. Light covering. Kept alive. Zubac kicks to Harden. And the dunk by Zubac.
Zubac does a great job of sniffing out offensive rebounds and beats his guy to the spot.
Stolen by Jones. Harden with it. He's picked up by White. That ties the game. Leonard's got 12 points in the game.
He is getting it done on the offensive end. 5 buckets through 7 shots.
White against Bogdanovich. And Buzelis gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. So for the Bulls, Vucevic checked in for Buzelis. Kevin Huerter comes in for Dosunmu. And Trey Jones subbed in for Josh Giddey. And then for the Clippers, Simmons checked in for Zubac, and Norman Powell subbed in for Bogdan Bogdanovich. Simmons, and the call on the shot that sends him to the line. All-Star break is behind us now, Brent. I feel refreshed. Do you feel? You look refreshed? Are you refreshed?
Thank you, Kevin. I took a shower. I'm ready to go. Yeah, no. After All-Star break, you know it's a sprint. It's the sprint towards the end of the year. So you've gotten that break. You've gotten away from the game. And you're right back in it, knowing that you want to perform your best and give your team the best opportunity to compete in the postseason.
Collins checked in for Chicago. Williams comes in for Kobe White. Williams passes to Huerter. Vucevic setting the pick for Huerter. No good. They had a chance to end the run there. And here's Simmons. He'll bring it up for the Clippers. Last time they met was in Los Angeles.
Yeah, you saw the communication breakdowns defensively. Just giving up way too many open looks.
Yeah, sometimes you can play good on-ball defense, but it's the help defense that makes you elite. And on that night, nobody rotating and not a lot of help.
Now here's Huerter. Kawhi Leonard unable to get his shot to go. Williams passes to Vucevic. Over Jones. 6 to shoot. And it's Vucevic. That time on the assist by Williams.
And that's the 7-foot difference for Vucevic. Tough defense, contact. It doesn't do enough to throw off his ability to make that shot.
Now here's Leonard. He's coming off a 22-point game against the Pistons in Detroit. Unloads. Releases from the wing and drills it. Leonard's got 14.
Doing a lot of nice work now from the field. He's helped get them this lead, and now he's helped them keep it.
On the wing, Jones. Guarded by Simmons. Low block shot. It's sent back down by Simmons.
The length. Simmons just overpowering with that reach.
Here's Jones. It's Powell on the wing. A three-pointer off the mark. Chicago trailing here. Williams up on top. Guarded by Powell. Jones looking for an opening. Pass to Huerter. And that comes off the assist by Jones.
Well, Huerter also comfortable getting physical and scoring against the defense, not just showing that he shoots it.
Powell kicks to Harden. Here's Jones. And here's Leonard from 3. Connects from three-point range. 17 points in the game.
This quarter belongs to him, and that's how you do it when you're out in front. Don't play it safe. Keep that momentum going.
Huerter with it. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Buries the long-range jumper.
Well, Huerter's a guy who can get you back in a hurry.
Yes. What a legend. Was that Giddey? Ain't nobody in the chat to tell me anyway, so it don't matter. 19,117 of years napping.
with the screen on Williams. Powell, no one around him, trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Jones from outside. And no good on the last second attempt this time. It's all tied in Chicago. And the second quarter will be on the way when we come back. And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play.
All right, guys, we're pausing this so we can gift out some memberships. That's what we're doing. Oh, lock and load with R. Lee Army. I just seen that. I like watching certain things. I get on a kick. All right. Here we go, guys. Here we go. These are the memberships emojis that I'm putting up in the chat right now. All memberships start at $2.99, $6.99, $24.99. And all membership funds and donations go directly to the continuance to bring content to viewers just like you. It is the new Jory Game Bites, John the Goat, Uptown Caveman, baby, OG, and Fractured Gamer. Congratulations to the new members. Yeah, baby. Now if I can get out of here, try to share this out real quick. Just posting random, just going in Twitter and random chats and Twitter and posting the stream. You know what I mean, guys? Probably did. My cats, they get given catnip, and then Cricky steals everything from him. I'm worried about Cricky, though. I don't know if he has, like, I really don't want him to have a urinary tract infection, because I don't know how he's a very big cat. You guys know that. I don't know how I'm going to get him to the vet. Plus bondages, too. I shouldn't even say that, because then, people will think certain things. I know some of you guys won't, but like if somebody's not, if somebody's new to the channel, I just don't want you guys thinking anything weird. Yeah, I appreciate you, OG. Jumping in. I can't see the chat because it's being stupid and won't load. Here you go, boss man. Well, have a good night, man. Ooh, we're going to get back into this one. See how many more games we can
Guys,
lose.
what's your take on the Bulls so far?
We're trash.
They've been aggressive from the beginning, particularly on
Yep,
the
trash.
offensive end.
Absolute.
Well, if they wanted to start well, this would be it. They seized momentum right away, and they just didn't let it go in that quarter.
We've got Tiny. Josh Giddey is out there with Smith. Then it's Jones. And it's Herter in at the 2 spot. That's the group on the floor for Chicago. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Tiny in the last game against the 76ers was outstanding. He scored 25 points, and ultimately, he posted a triple-double. One of the great performances I've seen in all my years, and I really mean that. Back to you guys.
Excellent, David. Thank you. Greg, how impressive was it watching him completely take over?
Unstoppable. They won that game because of his effort and just
We didn't win.
relentlessness.
They're going up against a team that had no answer for him. We'll
What
see
the
if
fuck?
it plays out the exact same way here tonight.
Now here's Paul. After the miss from Tiny. Simmons working it over. Zubats a screen on Herter to the paint. And the dunk
Dude.
by Zubats.
It's like I'm not.
For Zubats
Again,
and he cashes
it's
in.
I don't
Here's
know. I
Jones.
don't know what I gotta find
Still
out.
yet to score. And Zubats has proven that Brent, there's still a place in the league for old school center.
Well, I think he plays, Kevin, with a combination of talent around him that allows him to situate himself right where he
I'm
needs
done.
to be. Impactful around the
Every
basket.
time I go to
a
shoot
huge
now,
rebounding
since I
presence,
moved.
a guy that brings some physicality, and he's been in a perfect slot to show why it is he's such a valuable NBA player.
So it's Chicago now. After Norman Powell missed from long range. Tiny the pass to Jones. Here's Tiny, guarded by Simmons. Down low. Shot is good, and the Los Angeles leads cut down now to just 4 in the basket from Herter.
Known for being a scorer, Herter is good at staying active and then looking to capitalize inside.
Now here's Powell. Steady offensive output
Dude.
from him, averaging more than 16 points a game.
I'm right with him, and not one of those
there is
times.
in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Here's Tiny. Smith outside. Bulls moving the ball around. The Bulls need to get a shot off here. Giddey, no good.
Come on,
Los
guys.
Angeles leading by 6. Outside, Simmons. Pass to Powell for 3. Rebound by Smith. And it's Jones with the ball for Chicago. Coming off that loss against Philadelphia.
Got to give him an A for
What
effort.
the
Just
shit,
fell
man?
A little bit short in that one.
Well, it would have been really nice to get that win on the road, but no team ever happy with a loss. Put up a good fight. They had nothing to hang their heads on after that one.
Now here's Simmons after the miss from Tiny. Snatched away. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. And it's thrown
Thank
down
you.
hard with both hands.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
How about the sequence in its entirety? Momentum swing, and you love the effort here.
Now, here's Zubats. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against the Pistons in Detroit.
And he also controlled the boards. He just seemed to be in the right position every time the ball came off the rim.
Done outside. Pass to Simmons. Over Giddey. And again, it's the Clippers missing. Bulls trail by 4. Here's Tiny. 16 points for him. To the middle, trying to find Jones. He gets it to him. And that's good for 2 as he grabs the feed. Jones has got his first points of the night.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
And there's the call on Kevin Herter. That's his first foul. So for the Bulls, White comes in for Kevin Herter. And Ball subbed in for Jones. And then for Los Angeles, Leonard, he's checked in for Brown. And it's Bogdanovich in for Chris Dunn. Bogdanovich looking around. Zubats with the screen for Bogdanovich. Offensive rebound. And the dunk by Zubats.
Doesn't get any easier for Zubats. He'll take those anytime he gets them.
The Bulls have gone 3 of 8 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. Pass to Powell. And here is Zubats. Now here's Bogdanovich. It's Powell on the wing. Light covering. 4 on the clock. Outside Leonard. A 3-ball. Bring it up for Kawhi Leonard from 3.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
Here's Tiny. He's got 16. Down low. And White with the stuff.
And at 6'5", White more than capable athletically, like the aggressiveness there.
Clippers leading by 5.